So, so right now we're going to take a look at. Oh, I always forget about that skill. Oh, well, that's a great start to the video. We're going to take a look at Steel Bowyer. I've shown her in my arena videos a couple times, but the title of this video is Steel Bowyer Does Not Suck. This is not a really good example, but because unfortunately I need to get these shields off and I don't have anyone to do that. Oh, they have way more resistance than that. Oh, now we're done. You know what? I don't even want to waste my time. Let's run on auto and see how quickly we die. I need to rip those shields off before I do anything, so... Alright, forget it. I don't even bother. Okay, that was a bad example. Totally bad example. So I guess at some point she got nerfed. And... is that a little bit too powerful? Wait, is she the one who removes buffs or not? I don't remember. Yes, so no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to find a team I can actually attack here. This is a team that's a bit risky because she can potentially really hurt me, but let's see. Anyway, Steel Bowyer got nerfed at one point. I guess she was really crazy good at one point. Probably her enemy max HP skill. But I found what I found is another team with a big honking shield. Whoa, this is scary. What is that all about? What is that all about? Okay, so this is a big shield. This should take out the shield for everyone. If it doesn't, we're definitely in really big trouble. We're probably already not going to win this. Yeah. So his skill right here, he's going to lose this, and then everyone's going to get there. Can I drop his turn meter? All right, all right. We're going to take him out first because I do not need counterattack on everybody. Okay, so this is a good example right here. He's got decreased defense on. His shield is off. Okay, so she got nerfed. I don't even know what she was like before she got nerfed. I got her after that. This skill right here attacks all enemies. All enemies. Damage increases according to enemy max HP. So she is my Frankenstein killer. And then this one I really love. This attack hits extremely hard. One enemy 2 times. It heals her by 50% of the damage on each crit. You're going to see how hard she hits it with right here. She's going to be at full health. She just took him out, 30,000 total. And she's at full health now. Whoa. And I got her with a counterattack mastery now. Okay, let's see if we can put her in her place here. Okay, so unfortunately this is going to be tough. Could have used a little healing in this team. But there you go. Her A1, 12,000 each, so that's 24,000 on her H1, A1. I do not want her to attack me. Ugh, killing me. So again, this is just a showcase to see what she can do. This is going to kill us all. Oh my goodness. Who's the best one to go after these guys anyway? I'm still going to go with her. I don't know. I might be able to pull this one out of the you know what, but she hits really stinking hard, and we're gonna lose this battle. It's fine. But that was just a showcase to show you how hard she can hit in an arena battle. Unfortunately, due to my speed issue, as in I can't get any good rolls on speed gear, you can't really see how hard. I'm just going to go ahead and do this one anyway, because it's the only one I'm going to have a chance to attack first on. But she hit, you know, I don't have a... Look, I'm not, like, in love with her or something. Like, I have some emotional attachment to her or anything. Like, I have champions I have that with. There's no doubt about it. But it's not like that with her. I just can't stop using her because she is a force affinity who hits really, really hard on all enemies, and that's not actually something that I have gotten in my account from anybody else. She's the hardest hitting one. Zargala also hits really hard, doesn't hit for as much. You saw what she just did. She didn't do nearly as much damage. This, because of the shields, didn't get us as much as we wanted, but everyone's fully ripe now for good. Everyone is fully ripe. Good, no stuns. For getting taken out in this battle. This is not going to be one of those things where this is a really good team. This is way too good for me. She just hit that for 33,000. 33,000 she just hit her. Now, she didn't take her out, unfortunately. I'm not in plat level. I can't do 75,000 damage. And even now, I'm going to kill her, and Seal's going to bring her back. But, hey. Make her use the skill. Put it on cooldown. She's got a lot of defense. In fact, she's got increased defense. We're going to control him over there. And that's going to kill. Oh, yeah, he's got a revive as well. At least he doesn't have block revive. That's important. That's key. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go for her again. Now we're going to get trouble. You know, I don't even know who to go after here. This is not good stuff. Oh yeah, it's over. Okay, so I'm seriously, I'm not even going to bother, because I would not have attacked that team if I wasn't trying to show how hard she can hit. See her damage, 70,000. Obviously, half of that was on that one hit. Zargala is my debuffer, my speed lead control. I do not have another champion who I can bring in for her that can come in, like, say, after a Bowyer, who can do the damage of mopping up. But Steel Bowyer doesn't stink, guys. She is really, really strong in a lot of areas of the game. And this is the other thing that I wanted to say was, let's put her in a dungeon. We have Force Keep. I need Force Potions. A little low. Cantra needs some love. Oops. Cantra needs some love. Is she in this team? No, she is sometimes, but not right now. I'm not wasting my energy. You guys are going to have to watch this, because I'm just not going to waste my energy. I'll waste my arena ranking points because I know I'm not going up to silver 4. How did I wind up at silver? I was in 4, I was pushing back to gold, and then all of a sudden, arena got harder again. What is going on, guys? Oh, this is going to take time now. I wanted a quick run. I guess this would be a good comparison for the difference between Zargala and Steel Bowyer. So she hits on the A1, 9,600. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Didn't have decreased defense on. And that was really nice. That's why I put Zargala in this, because she has the decreased defense, and that helps everybody else out to hit even harder. So 24,000 on her Devastate skill. I do not have Zargala with any with any books in her. I probably should do that because their damage will go up considerably, but Steel Bowyer is fully booked, fully masteried. She's got an arena build now with her masteries. I did use her for Clan Boss, and I'm not going to show that, but that's another thing that she can do. So Zargala did 183,000 damage, which was second, which is really nice. A little bit of an advantage because she is the fastest, I think, now of everyone. So we're going to show now. I think I'm going to take out her. Yeah, let's take her out. This is a really good combo here as well. And of course, the two just work really well together. Septimus could pretty much... He could have gone straight through that whole line by himself. Hopefully Bowyer doesn't use her A3 here. Okay, so Vala did. Gonna do a video on Vala as well. Here we go. About 12 to 15,000 across the board. So her A1, that was only on one hit, was for 11,000. Very, very, very strong. Once again, 22,000 on her A1. Septimus is one of the hardest hitters in the game, and he's hitting for 33. So she's hitting for about 2/3. Her attack is not as high as Septimus's, though. So comparatively, I think she hits as hard per strike as Septimus does. And I'm not joking. Like, she hits really, really hard. That was 16,000 on each for Zargala. And I want to see the decreased defense, and then here we go. Oh, it was disappointing. I don't think that crit. Actually, I'm going to tell you right now, that did not crit, because that should have hit harder. I know he's got the increased defense on, but... I mean, she just hit harder on that skill than she did on the other one. That was very disappointing. We're going to see what the total damage winds up being, though, as well. Now we got decreased defense on. Sorry, I said decreased defense. That was decreased attack. 34. Oh. I love Vala. I'm going to start talking about her and forget about Bowyer. So Bowyer did 199,000 and Zargala did 197. So these are my two hardest hitting force champs. And so she's really good because she attacks all enemies. She heals herself up, which gives her a little bit of sustain. It's a very hard hitting skill as well. Because your damage is based off of enemy max HP, you can take on bosses and do a lot of damage with it. You can use it in the clan boss. I can tell you for a fact I've used both of these two. These are very similar champions. She hits as hard as he does on the enemy max HP skill. It's just crit damage. That's the only thing that'll be a difference. If we take a look at the builds here to compare these three attackers, we have Septimus, who attacks for 37, is it 37? Not feeling like doing math. 38, 37 is his overall attack. He's also got 115, well, what is it? 178 crit damage. Zargala has only about 29, or do we get to 3? We got to 3. Much less crit damage. Doesn't always crit. And then we have Bowyer, who has 3,000 attacks. So she essentially has the same attack as Zargala. Crit rate 98%, so very nice. And like I said, I think we did have that 1 out of the 98 that should have gone right. A little bit more crit damage than Septimus. So I feel like if you put the extra 1,000 attack on her, so going from 3 to 4,000, you looked at the difference. It was 33,000 on the A1 to about 22,000 for Bowyer's, and she's got a tad bit more crit damage. I'm saying she's got as much a potential for damage as does Septimus. And she's got a similar skill set to him. So like I said, there's a reason that she's still on my team, because she hits really stinking hard. And in Arena especially, I wind up using her more than Septimus. Septimus hasn't even fought for a while in Arena for me because I changed him to more of a clan boss build, but I just wasn't finding enough teams for him to actually do his damage on. She's actually going to replace him. She's in Savage gear now. She hits really hard as well. You just saw she did 34,000 on that one hit with decreased defense. That's on the Force boss. No joke. And right now she's up about 3,000 defense. Almost 3,000 defense. So she's not up crazy high yet. all of this has still got room to grow. And so she's going to replace, because she can actually take those shields off. My problem with her is she's not faster than Zargala and Bowyer yet, so I can't throw the 3 of them in. That's kind of my plan, loosely, is to do that. But until it happens, I will be probably still struggling to go anywhere in Arena because I just do not have the build yet. Also, her crit is a little off, so she really does well against Force champions, but against the Equal Affinity, I've also got her masteried out. I'm going to show you guys next time a little bit more, but I guess we'll just talk about Arena champs that don't stink and somebody that doesn't. So she ignores defense. That's also what Zargala has got now. She ignores defense. Bowyer, I went the other way with her. She has got the one that gives her extra crit damage, I believe. I'm sorry, I switched it. She used to. Wait a minute. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So, she's got the one that ignores defense as well. I thought it was this one here, which is the extra 20% crit damage. I can't see how that's more valuable than this. So, and then I've got her on here. She counterattacks when she loses. And what was the other one? There's the other one where you can counterattack when... What is that one? When somebody gets stunned. Is it this one? Yeah. That's what I've got on Septimus for Clan Boss. It's also good for Arena, but I didn't get it on her because I wanted this one right here as well. So if she gets debuffed. The idea was potentially... getting her to hit a little hard with Mossbeard. Has not worked. But I'd say that's probably because I don't have her up high enough. That situation with Mossbeard only works when you've got an overpowering team. If you've got an overpowered champion and you just need to push it up a little bit more, then he's fine, and he'll push you over the top. But if you don't, then I feel like Boyer's probably not even the best champion. I feel like the best champion to throw him with would be somebody who increases their own attack and then attacks. There's a couple champions that do that. Do I have anyone who does that? She does, but she doesn't get an extra turn. Is it Doom Priest does it? I think a couple of legendaries do it. So on those champions, he would be pretty effective. Yeah, there's a couple that I think I've got one, but I don't remember who it is. Oh, is it Temptress, actually? Is it Temptress? Where is she at? Let's find her here. Yes, this one right here. So this one right here, she increases attack, increases crit rate, and then grants an extra turn when Seducer is on the same team. So, unfortunately, that has to get unlocked with Seducer. But if you know, the problem with her is she's not really arena viable because she attacks 4 times at random. So the problem with her is if it was an AoE attack, I think this skill would be much better. Like, she would be pretty awesome in every area of the game if they did this. If they changed this to an AoE instead of a 4 times. As it stands, because of the nature of 4 times at random, it's a lot like Frostbringer. One hit goes on a champion and another one goes on somebody else. You split your damage, and it doesn't hit any harder than like Steel Bowyer. Even if you get them hitting really hard, 10,000 per strike, 15,000 per strike doesn't do you any good because it doesn't take that person out, and so that's where it makes it weak. What happened? What happened? Okay, we're going to show you now real quick. Oh, how annoying. what happens with Steel Bowyer in Spider. This is probably her most disappointing area, just because... Oh, we needed that. Just because I think just people expect more from her in this dungeon. Because of her AoE, enemy max HP, they expect more, I think, like, from a Royal Guard perspective. And that's just not her. That's just not her at all. So... I have not yet beaten Spider 14 as of right now. I've been giving it a lot of try, subbing in various champs in and out. I haven't tried this particular comp yet. This will be interesting to see. Oh, it's moving so slow. And so with Maneater, it gives me that turn meter control. I've been forgetting about that. I have my main issue. My best turn meter control people are all spirits. Very annoying. I guess we're going to give this a shot. Let me down. Alright. And really the issue for me is damage. And I think to beat this, I'm probably going to take Bowyer out, because she just doesn't bring this down as fast as Septimus. But because all of her damage is distributed amongst everyone, and his is all concentrated on the boss. So that makes a big, big difference. If we can get her... Oh, blocked it again. Oh! So we're going to give her one more chance. I also don't have decreased defense in this team, which I could probably use. It's one of the reasons why I think... And we're going to go here and see... So 46,000. She also took out all the spiderlings, which is not something that you would be upset about. Here we're going to drop the turn meter again. This is looking fairly good. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, see if I can beat it, and I'll let you guys know if I win. Alright guys, well, we're back, and you can see right here, we are going to beat Spider 14 on my account for the very first time. This is really exciting for me. It really is. I've been working on this for well over a month, at least a month. I jumped from about stage 9 or 10 all the way up to 14. As soon as I got Septimus, it was like instant, right? Instant advancement, and then I hit Magic Affinity, which is the wrong affinity for Septimus. Oh, we've actually gotten a little fortunate here in this particular battle. Just a little bit fortunate. Lysandra's hit pretty well on that skill, but really it's been the perfect synergy of... I've been looking for a team that's been as balanced as this team is. Damage, turn meter control. He also decreases attack. Lysandra boosts our speed, lowers their turn meter in 2 different ways. Seal the Drakes occasionally drops the turn meter and gets this decreased speed on the spider, so that's really important. Molly controls with her provokes, and there it is. We got the victory. We got the victory finally after all of this time. That is the very, very, very first time that I've beaten this one. This is so good. Crap amulet, but I don't care. Wow. So there you go. Steel Bowyer. It was slow as all get out. That was pretty much like the cold brew Armiger cheese video, where he just manualed it for like 25 minutes to win, but it did work. And it's kind of a similar thing where an Armiger actually controls the turn meter and also does that enemy at max HP skill, but it doesn't hit for a lot. Hers hits about the same. Like, I honestly, it's scaled about the same. And I say Septimus is probably a little bit better because he's a single target. But she hit for about 35 to about 45,000 on every one of her hits, and she was helping deal with the spiderlings as well. So that's kind of an advantage of her over a single target enemy max HP. So I know Royal Guard does that, and people really like that. Now, Royal Guard seems to hit, according to everyone else, and what I see, seems to hit harder than she does. I don't know that for sure. I don't have him on this account. I've got him finally on my alternate account, but it is not yet so on this account, and that account it's going to be miles away before I can hit really hard with him. But he helps with that. So that's sort of a crowd control element too, even though it's damage. You want somebody who can do damage to all the spiderlings. So unless you have an HP burn where you don't want them to die, you want somebody to occasionally filter out those spiderlings. So 2 revivers. So a couple of times Seal had to bring Molly back. Also, we got block debuffs occasionally out of Maneater. So this is a really good balanced team. The only thing I would say, Bowyer could be subbed out for another damage dealer. But this group right here is dynamite. Dynamite. These guys are going to be taking me all the way to Spider 20, I think. Unless I can think of somebody who maybe subs out occasionally. Maybe she subs out occasionally. But I'm pretty sure he's going to stay in because he's a neutral affinity turn meter control. So there you go. That's another example of Steel Bowyer. Not really 3.1 million. Doesn't stink. Thanks, guys.